Hi, I'm Vinny, and this is Vinny's Quick View. I just got done seeing The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. This is a remake of a 1974 movie about a New York City subway that is taken hostage, and the subsequent action afterwards that follows. There's a lot of crazy car chases and action in this movie. What it comes down to, though, really is a guy named Ryder who has taken over the train with his cohorts. He's played by John Travolta, and it really is, what it's about is him pitted up against this New York City Metro controller, subway controller, played by Denzel Washington, who happens to be on the mic when the train is taken hostage, and they basically kind of go back and forth, and he becomes almost a hostage negotiator. You know, Denzel Washington plays this guy who is just a regular guy, and just happens to be thrust into this situation. And really, the strength of the movie, obviously, there's a lot of action in this movie. There's a lot of car chases. There's a hostage situation. It gets a little violent here and there. What it comes down to is Denzel Washington's character pitted up against Travolta's character, and they, in the negotiations that they go back and forth. Now, obviously, Travolta latches on to Denzel's character and only wants to negotiate with him. He will not let the police get involved. So, they really they're up against each other. They're pitted against each other, and they're learning stuff about each other, and they use it against each other as the movie goes along. They become sort of this kind of weird friendship, if you will, but it isn't a friendship, but obviously. But it's very interesting when you get two great actors like Travolta and Denzel Washington pitted up against each other, and they're both characters are really well developed. Travolta's character is just this madman with a twist. I mean, he's actually much smarter than just some gun-toting thug, and he does a great job in this movie, as does Denzel Washington, who just plays this everyman, this kind of everyday guy. He's a little flawed. He does have a past, as you'll find out in the movie as you see it. But again, he does a great job as playing this every guy, which is not a role that he usually plays. He usually plays more of a hero. He plays this paunchy kind of regular guy, and he obviously does a great job. So again, Tony Scott really delivers with the action. There's tons of action in this movie. It really keeps you at the edge of your seat, non-stop, wild stuff. It's very, very tense. The whole movie is very, very tense. He might go a little overboard with his camera angles and his moving camera and his editing, but again, that's what you kind of expect from a Tony Scott movie, and he really delivers, and there's a lot of action in this movie. And again, it's the perfect summer thriller. It really is. I mean, it's the type of movie you want to see in the summer, something that's going to keep you gripped to your seat and ready for the next piece of action that hits you. So, as far as summer movies, this is really the perfect summer movie. So what am I going to say about this movie? I'm going to say, get on the train, okay? Get on the train. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, all the action is really rewarding. It's going to keep you in your seat, and really, it's a fun 2-hour ride. You're going to see it, though, for Denzel Washington and John Travolta. They are just tremendous actors, and they are given some good characters. So that's what keeps you involved in the movie. They're really, really great. Okay. All right, so I'm Vinny, and that was Vinny's Quick View. Check out my longer review of this movie right after, check it out. I'll give you a lot more detail, okay? Thanks a lot.